Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can create multiple MIDI tracks which drive only one instrument inside Logic Pro for iPad. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, so we click on Create Project and we select Tracks to create a new empty project, and we select MIDI, which has by default this vintage electric piano. And there we are. Now let's click here and here on the empty space for the track here, and select Create MIDI region. Now with that selected, we are going to go to the piano roll and we are going to input a couple of notes. Now if I input a couple of notes like so, choose C3, okay? Let me show you what happens, because there is a nice trick which was highlighted in the audio bus forum. So if you click to select that region again and click again, you can go under Convert, and then you can select Separate by Note Pitch. As you can see, it creates only one track because the note which was contained in the MIDI region had only one pitch, i.e. it was 2C3, same pitch. Okay, so let's undo that. Let's now select that MIDI region again, edit in the piano roll, click on the pencil. Now let's change the pitch of the note, and let's say we have this chromatic ascending 4 note from C3 to D sharp 3. Let's close the piano roll. Now let's do the same. Select, then click again to access the menu, select Convert, and then select Separate by Note Pitch. As you can see now, you have 4 different tracks because you had 4 different notes which had a different pitch, and that is how it works. Now let's click on it. Let's click on the MIDI region again. Let's go to Cycle and activate the cycle by selection. And if I click play, you have the same effect. Now let's analyze what has happened. On the first region of the first track, you find that C3 note. Then if you scroll down, you go to the next one, you find C sharp 3. Then next one, you find that D3. And then the last one is that D sharp 3 or E flat 3. So a couple of things. So if you're trying to mute one track, you can see it mutes them all. The same on solo, it solo all of them. Of course, the same here, as you can see in terms of volume. And the reason is because you have only one instrument, right? You have 4 different MIDI tracks, okay, with an overall summary at the top, which, by the way, you can still create a region on this. You can click here and click again, and then create another region, and then you can still edit here and create other notes. Let me show you. Oops, let's go to pencil. Something like that. And if I press play, so you can hear it's playing not only the 4 tracks, these 4 MIDI regions, but also the overall one, which is quite nice. So as I was saying, you can only mute solo and change the volume of all the different tracks, okay? And that's because you have only one instrument. So indeed, you can select any track, and then you go to the rack view here, and you can see you have that electric piano. And to prove that there's only one instrument, so you can see as I move between the different tracks, it's still that electric piano. Now, if I was to click here on the electric piano, click and hold, and then select Replace, then let's say that I go for Alchemy, okay? And now I click play. Is playing all the notes with that single instrument. Indeed, if I move to other tracks, you can see it has changed Alchemy everywhere. However, what is interesting is you can arm them differently for recording, like so, right? And then you can, for example, bring up the keyboard and then select record. And then stop. You can see it has recorded only on that MIDI track. So you can actually do individual MIDI region recording. So that's a nice trick. Now you can use these in many different ways. Now let's undo the changes. So we go back to that single track like so. Now let's say that I changed the instrument from that electric piano to something like SR88. And there it is from Audiothing, really nice. And let's change the type of preset. Let's scroll down, disable also the sequencer. So when we click play, okay, you don't hear the pattern here. Okay, so let's minimize this. Now, what you can do, let's close this as well, is let's edit that MIDI region, and you can build a pattern. So let's say, okay, perfect. So let's get the pencil here. Let's adjust something like that, and let's say that we create a simple pattern like so, and then we do something like that. Now you can achieve this without multiple tracks, and it sounds like so. But the beauty of it is because there are different pitches, right? A different pitch, and you can now convert that region into separate note by pitch, and now you have a separate track for the kick drum, for the snare, and the hi-hat. Okay, so and that is quite powerful, right? Because then you can also bounce them individually. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the short tutorial, and as always, see you next time. Bye.